Good morning, my friends. We are here today at Universal Orlando for another huge update for HHN 34. We have a major construction update happening around the entire park. We have it at the house entrances, at the tribute store, just everywhere. But I'm also here because there has been so much merch dropping out this year, and instead of just making separate videos, I wanted to do a full video of every single merch for HHN in this one video. So enough talking, let's go ahead, get in there, have a great time, and dive in. Before we even go inside the park, there has been finally some trusses at the front entrance with some lights on both of these. So we should hopefully see the medallion and the banners pop up soon, because I mean, it's what, 2 days until team member night. So we should see that very soon. I have not been in this Halloween Horror Night store yet, and I heard there was actually more new merch today. So it seems like merch is getting added every single day. So let's go ahead and go in there. This store is awesome, man. Look at that. Five Nights at Freddy's, kind of plastered everywhere. Oh, you got Terrifier over here. Look at the overlay. I love it. I love it. You got the little pale girl, Art the Clown. This is awesome. Wait a minute. Why does Art got the nose of an elephant? What's going on with the nose? This is cool though. How much is it? It's coming at $18. $18. They have this Terrifier backpack for $65. I love this. This is pretty neat. Only wish that it was a little bit bigger. They have this Art the Clown magnet for $11, and then they have this pen, and I was messing with it. You can open this up and you see art inside there. That's pretty cool, and that's coming at $24. This Art the Clown collectible is at $22. This is nice. I love this poster right here, and this is coming at $20. We have this Terrifier shot glass set for $45, and you have Art face on one of them, his glasses on another, one that says Art was here on this one, and then the Christmas scene on this one. This is pretty cool. I like this shot glass set. We have this Art the Clown glass for $15, and this coffee mug for $25. Then in the Fallout aisle, we have this little glass piece right here, and this is coming at $35. This is neat. I like this. Then you have these coasters right here for $35. It comes with a pack of 4 of them. Then we have a Fallout poster for $25. We have this magnet for $12, and also this pin set right here, which is really nice. 3 of them for $24. We have this patch set for $18, and also this decal set for $8. And for my WWE fans, they still have long sleeve shirts of the Wyatt 6, but they also added these little pins, and I think this was coming at like $12 if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Yep, $12. Then over here at Five Nights at Freddy's, I think this spot may have the most merch. They have a new Freddy Fazbear hat, and this is fire. I like this hat because this is my type of style. It's like a snapback. This is a snapback, and it's coming at $35. I do like that style. They also have this Freddy Fazbear wall piece, but then we get to the pins. So this is where I'm like, wow, Universal, you guys are trying to get our pockets. So they have this pin set. This is coming at $45. So if you open it up, it's empty, right? So I looked at this. This is where the pieces are. Each piece comes with 2, and they're $18. So I did the math, and that's over $100 for just a pin set. That is insane. Now this is pretty cool. So they have this little headband, and you see all the Five Nights at Freddy characters on this side, and then on the other side, boom. This is insane. I love this, man. This is pretty cool. Look at this overlay. This is awesome, man. I love this. And then they also have this Freddy Fazbear suit right here. So if you guys want a full suit, here it is right here. They have it. And this is pretty cool, man. That's funny. I love it. Then they have this Megan popcorn, and they have taped all of them now because people were messing with them and taking off all the masks. So they've just taped them all up so nobody can mess with them anymore. And the reason why is because if you take the mask off, it shows her robot face, which is pretty cool. I like that. And then they also have Art the Clown over here with this Christmas scene or Christmas outfit. And I don't think this does anything. I'm seeing the nose. I feel like it comes off, but maybe not. But this is pretty cool, man. And we can't forget about the tumblers. They do have our HHN tumblers, and it's of the gargoyle itself, the theme of the event, the stained glass. This is pretty cool. I love this. $28 for this cup. I just love how they did this entire store. It looks beautiful, man. I love it. So they do have more HHN stuff in the front of the store, which we will get to. But now let's go check out some construction updates real quick. Okay, wow. I did not expect this, guys. So remember when we had these two trusses right here? I said there would be two TVs right here because that's usually what they do. No, they upgraded and bought a long flat TV. I'm not sure if two houses will be here anymore. This could be a TV for one house. Maybe they could split that TV in half and have two house times right there. But that is pretty unique. I've never seen them use this before. It seems they have finally added vines and greenery on all of these relics now. This was the only one that had all the vines and the greenery, but now all of them have it. So it's pretty good to see a good update on that. Wait, so this is new. They added a light bulb right here. It's on every single one, I just checked. That's pretty cool. Looks like HHN merch has made its way to Music Plaza now. They have, it looks like the Megan popcorn bucket. They have the freestyle cups right here, or not freestyle cups, tumbler cups. They have the house shirts, which I probably should snag me one of these before they start selling out like hotcakes. And then they also have the gargoyle, the theme of the event, the stained glass right here. They have some pin sets right here also. That's pretty neat. They also, it looks like a wallet. I think this is a wallet. Yes, I think it's a wallet or for your ID. And then they have like a little portrait right here. So they got a lot of merch in Music Plaza area also now. That's pretty cool to see that's taken over. Check this out, guys. They have finally put up the gates for the queue. And I want to see how the queue ends coming out this line. It would give me a good telling on what's going on. Oh, wait a minute. Are those TVs? Oh, let's go check that out. So let's go over there and check that out and see how the queue ends. And let's check out those TVs. Okay, so I did just check it. El Artista line does go through here still, right? So now my question is, are we gonna have 3 houses come this way? Because those TVs, I'm pretty sure they should be for the houses, like the wait times and where you can find the houses at. And if we already have a portal for El Artista over there, which goes through there, what are these TVs for? Are we gonna have 3 houses coming through here? That's the only thing I can think of what these TVs are for now. I'm confused. Because El Artista has a TV already for the portal. Then we have 2 TVs right here, which means that we could have possibly 3 houses coming that way. And that's usually an entrance and also an exit way for HHN. I am very confused on how they're gonna do that way now. It's gonna be very crowded if they do have an exit and entry for 3 houses. We will see. And then the other one over there. So possibly we have 3 houses here, 1 house over there, and 1 over here at Jimmy Fallon. At this point, it's hard for me to even figure it out anymore. They're changing it up so much, but hey, as long as it is executed well and it gets the lines moving, I'm down for whatever. Quick update here at Mutation Toxic 20s. They have some steps right here, so it seems like the scare actors will be getting on this truck. And another thing that I saw that is so small, but there is a scare trigger right there, and that cord goes inside this box, which means over here in this box, let's go to it. Oh, I love this car. I love the toxic waste everywhere. This is awesome. But in this little box right here, this has something inside of it because there's a reason why they have this net right here. So this, something might pop out. That would be cool if that's the case. I don't know what's inside of there. Can't see anything, but that's pretty neat. That's a good addition. Something else I almost missed. They have one of the enhanced fog machines there. And then this one is a little different because it has like a funnel going all the way up inside this car, which is probably to give the effect of the car having a crash. And you know, when cars crash, smoke arises from, I don't know, the engine or the transmission. Smoke arises in car crashes. That's pretty cool that they're giving that real effect of a car crash. Check this out, guys. So they have strips of cloth right here. They added that, and they have it on this side also. And then what's unique about this is that if you look in the back of it, they have added some scare triggers on this one. It has a light and a radio. So I'm pretty sure once the scare actor hit this trigger, something's gonna happen here, like the light flash and some sound effects. That's pretty cool. And then they also have that on this side also. They have a scare trigger right here, lights right here, and a radio or a speaker right here. So we should have a bunch of scare actors in this area. Another small detail is that they added bullet holes in the police car. That is pretty cool. And it's on the other one also. Seems all the Halloween Horror Nights merch is also taken over where the outside of Sahara Traders is at. They have almost every single IP here. That is pretty cool. And this, wait, I haven't seen this shirt yet. That's neat. I like that one. It's for the kids. But they have everything here. They even got Blumhouse right there. And then they also got the house shirt right here. And they got the Mel's Die-In shirts right here. I like the black ones better, by the way. But yeah, they have merch in Sahara Traders right here also. And then we have more stuff arriving in Sahara Traders, which will be our tribute store, by the way, guys. But they have Five Nights at Freddy masks right here. This is pretty cool. Got Chica, got Freddy Fazbear, Foxy right there. This is nice, man. This is nice. I forgot the name of the purple bear. But this is pretty cool. Oh, they got Art the Clown down here also. Oh, wow. That is nice. By the way, those masks are coming at $80, so they are pretty expensive. They've added more merch right here. They have this button up and it has the pink stripe going down, Halloween Horror Nights. I like that. It's actually not bad. I like that shirt. And then they got something for the ladies right here. It seems like a crop top with a, you know how you tie it up right here. That's pretty cool. Okay, they got something for the ladies also. Huge update right here. So you see that projector right there? It's gonna shoot probably until this middle poster right here. I don't know what is going to be right here, but this is new also that they've added this up here. That is pretty cool. It's good to see that they're adding a lot more in this tribute store. And this is only one section of it, so I can't wait to see what the inside of that will look like. They also have some projectors up there that should be shooting down to the floor. Maybe we'll have some symbols, who knows, but that is pretty cool to see. They also have this grabber mask right here. That is pretty cool. But this is one mask that I am very disappointed about. They did my man Jason wrong. Why does his mask look like a frying pan? I mean, come on, guys. You could do better. Maybe it'll look better when they actually put it on, because this is kind of flimsy. So if you bend it a little bit, yeah, maybe. We'll see. Check this out, guys. They have my guy, the curator, right here. And this is also a little nod to Boris himself. There's so much up here that I'm probably missing. There's probably so many different Easter eggs. So I'm gonna look over this video and hopefully I find something to share with you guys later on, but this is awesome, man. So they do have an update right here also. They added some lights up there, and then they have this little box right here with a sheet. Now, what's interesting is that they have a fog machine right here, and it's connected to a funnel also. So I'm sure this probably goes up here, comes in this box, and fog is coming out of this. That's what I'm thinking at the moment, and that's probably what's going on over there by the car when they have the same box in the fog and the funnel over there. So I'm pretty sure that that is exactly what's going on. If you look back here, the cords are also connected to this right here, and I don't see a scare trigger or anything, so I'm pretty sure the fog will be coming out of that box. And then they also have this mutated rat right here. This is crazy. The details are insane. This is nice. And he's staying here. He's not moving because he's stapled right here also. That is pretty nice. It seems that they have also added some set pieces right here. And they finally have put Tribute Store up here. That is pretty cool. And something tells me, is it possible that this is the entry for the Tribute Store? Could be. I thought it would be down there and you will go through the entire arcade store, but this possibly could be the entry for the Tribute Store. I hope not. We'll see though. Check this out right here, guys. They have also added a mutated rat right here, and it looks like it's already bitten into something. You see the mouth how it's pretty bloody. That is cool. Man, look at that. That is an awesome design. Awesome design. Another thing I want to talk about, they do have this little crate right here with like a sheet, a cloth right here also. So something may be inside these, who knows? I don't think it'll be a fog machine because you have to hook that up. They go all the way up here into that. And I don't see a funnel right there. Or maybe they haven't set it up yet. I doubt it'll be for the fog. I don't know why you have fog coming out of that. And then on this newsstand, they have a little mouse or a little rat here, but this one has not been mutated yet, but it seems like he's about to make his way to being one of the mutated rats too. Came to check out Louis to see if there was an update on the Five Nights at Freddy overlay, but I don't see anything. So hopefully we have it soon, because I feel like team member previews is in 2 days. That's what I was told. So they probably should do this. I'm assuming by tomorrow. We will see. They have 2 days to get things together. Club Horror has gotten an update. This is awesome. Look at the dead animals up there. Is that lighting up or is that just paint? Okay, that is just paint. That is pretty neat though. I love the details on that. So it seems like we're gonna have this like neon vibe around this area. That is pretty cool. Look at that right there. That's nice, man. I love that. Okay. So we are gonna have certain props here. That's at least good to know. They still have the fog machine here. They still got the stages right here. They have also added a bar right here. So we have the beer tap, and now we do have that bar section that is right here. And that is pretty cool. They did remove the POS stand that they had right here. So that's not here anymore. So I think this is where you would be ordering all your drinks going forward, which is Club Horror right here. So now we have 5 drink stations at HHN. It seems we have a bunch of different animals. They got some right here also, going all the way up to here. That is pretty cool. And there's more on this truss also. That looks like I think possibly a goat, if I'm not mistaken. And then they have this one right here. This could be like a deer. And then they have one up here. I'm not sure what that is, but nevertheless, I love it. So I do think these fog machines are here to stay, because they moved it over here, which is a lot closer to the walking path right here. So they got one over here, and then they got one way over there now. Here is the other right here. So these fog machines are pretty spread out, and that is meant to possibly just to have some fog all around this entire area. So what I'm assuming is that this is for Art the Clown just walking around in this path, which is pretty cool. Wait a minute, that is new. I do not recall seeing this box right here. Is something going to be in this area that we don't know? I don't know. I'm thinking that this is for Art the Clown just walking around, and I have a feeling he's gonna be here a lot, especially with them having a lot of fog machines here. But that crate does bring me some, I don't know, some suspicions about something else possibly being here. Who knows? Check this out, guys. So Amity bathroom is officially done. It's not open at the moment because they have it blocked off, but the bathroom is done, and that is pretty cool to see that. And it's good that we may have this back right before HHN starts. I don't think this will open until HHN starts, maybe for team member previews, but it seems like we have an update over there also. So let's go check that out. Quick update over here by the Jason Universe food cart. It seems that they have grills out here. Now, I know we're gonna have the Eloit corn, but with them having 2 grills out here, which means we may have a lot of grilled food for this food cart. And I'm excited about that because I love me some grilled food. So I can't wait to see if they have like some ribs, some grilled chicken. This is gonna be nice. This might be my favorite food cart out of all the ones that we have here. Oh my goodness, the bridge is finally done. You can't walk onto it yet, but it is complete. We will have our bridge back before HHN. They have finally finished it, and this is great news. So now we have our walkway of going this way, and also this way. So this is really good to see. New update here, they have added our TVs officially on these trusses, so we should have our monsters or Galkin Monsters of the North one here, and also Fallout over here, or vice versa. But it is good to see that the TVs are up, and we will have our 2 lines right here. New update here in Simpsons. It seems they moved I think the donut, the huge donut was right here if I'm not mistaken, but something was right here. I don't recall these being here or this space being that empty. So is it possible? Is it possible that they are going to bring the chainsaw hordes back? It may be possible if they're gonna change something in this area. We will see. I know it's like a very slim chance, but to see a change here is awesome. Huge update here at Mel's Die-In. They have removed the cars that were in this area. You can see the, I would say oil marks right here. There was like 3 of them. That has been removed. This is all empty now, which they are getting ready for Mel's Die-In Zombies Street Experience. They got the fog machines over there. So we should possibly see some new props in this area by tomorrow, but that is pretty cool to see this. Quick little update right here, guys. So they have uncovered a guy right here, and you can see his legs, shoes, so he is on his knees at the moment. That is pretty cool. And I tried to get underneath here, but you can't really see much at all. And I tried to see from the back. The only thing I can get is a little headshot of him. I'm not sure what that is, but here's the headshot. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. They're slowly uncovering this. I swear they do this for us creators to explore, but it is pretty neat to see that. We got a little update here. I did not see this until now, but they have a Five Nights at Freddy's beverage right here. It's called Security Breach Night Watch, and this is a cherry lime drink. Maybe I should try it out and let you guys know how it tastes. So I stopped in Five and Dime, and that's where I found that drink at. And I wanted to see if there's any other like new merch. There is not. All the merch you can find is actually in the Universal Studios store at the front of the park. So you can just walk in there, and that's pretty much where all the merch is at. Now, we will go check Hollows Eve Boutique because usually they have something a little bit different also. And then we'll also check Hard Rock out to see if there's anything there. But so far, that is pretty much majority of the merch for the event. We'll see if there's anything new at Hollows Eve Boutique. Finally, the Universal store. This is the front entrance of it. And I said I would come back and check this out for you guys. Here we go. They have, this looks like a button-down shirt. Has the gargoyle on the back. That is awesome. What does the front look like? Let's see. Okay, so this is the front of it. It's just plain, but the back of this, it's pretty awesome, man. We have this HHN logo magnet for $11. They have these brand new shot glasses of the gargoyles, and that's coming at $11 also. Then they have this original house shirt. You can see it right here, and it's $33. They have all the original houses. This is Galkin Monsters of the North. This one is Lila. That's Dolls Let's Play Dead. This is Hatchet and Chains, El Artista, and Grave of Flesh. That is pretty neat. They have these Origin of Horror pens. These are nice. I like that. And then they also have an Origins of Horror poster right here. It's pretty clean, man. These are pretty clean. That was pretty clean to see all the new merch that is out there. And now I'm about to head to Hollows Eve Boutique and Islands of Adventure because they have a lot of merch in that store also. At Hard Rock, this is all their HHN merch. Really not HHN merch, it's kind of their like Halloween merch per se. Looks pretty cool. I love the designs on these. But they also have some of these hats left if you guys want these limited edition hats. So not much here. All right, guys, we are in the Hollows Eve Boutique, and they actually have a lot of merch in here. So if you can't find any merch at Five and Dime, they actually have the stained glasses here. They have all the inserts right here also. And they pretty much have everything that is kind of out of stock at the other park. And they do have this annual pass holder shirt. That's pretty nice. It has that conservatory gothic vibe that they have for the event. That's nice. And they also have some masks right here. And then this Terrifier hat. I haven't seen this hat at the other park. It sold out pretty quick, but they have a bunch here at Hollows Eve Boutique. And this hat is absolutely fire. This is straight gas. I love this. Wow. They did a great job with the design on this bucket hat. And then they also have the Terrifier cups right here. They have a lot of Terrifier merch. The bag right here, all the shirts. And then they got a little toy right here, a little monster toy. They got the Terrifier popcorn bucket and also the Megan popcorn bucket. Now that's still everywhere at the moment. And they have some more Five Nights at Freddy's shirts also. So everything's pretty much here. Everything that is not in stock at Five and Dime or Sahara Traders is pretty much here. And I haven't seen this at the other stores. Maybe I just walked past them, but this is a Little Boo light up headband. That is pretty cool. My kids will love this. So that's pretty neat. Now, for you guys who do not know where the Hallows Eve boutique is at, that is in Isles of Adventure, right by Harry Potter. You'll see it, you can't miss it. It's a nice little store. They have a sign of Five Nights at Freddy on the outside of it with Halloween Horror Nights on it, so you cannot miss that store. And that's where you can find a lot of merch that is not available at Universal Studios. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We had a great time, great day. We saw all the different merch, saw some cool updates. It was awesome, man. But if you guys did enjoy it, go ahead, smash that like button, share, turn notifications on, and most importantly, subscribe. And you guys have a great rest of your day. See ya.